Hey everybody, it's Christine, and today I have a different kind of video for you. It is a Facebook Live video that I did for Paper House Productions on Sunday evening. So jump on in with me and enjoy a quick show. All right, hey crafty friends, it is Sunday night, which means it's time for another live crafting session with Paper House. And tonight I am going to take on a little bit of a challenge. I am going to be using a couple of washi tapes and also a set of 3D stickers. And that's basically it. I'm gonna really be just using basic stuff because I wanted to show you how easy it can be to make a cool layout without having to go too crazy. Hey, Elizabeth, you made it. Glad to see you're here tonight. So let's dive in. First of all, I want to show you up close the stickers that I'm going to be using. These are birthday stickers, very fun, and I have been itching to use them for a while, so tonight was a good excuse. Now, we have this birthday washi tape that coordinates absolutely perfectly with it, but I'm not going to use it. But you can see the colors are like, it's a total match. And I'm not going to use it because it's just going to be too busy if I do. You'll understand as I go on. I'm going to use some more basic washi tapes tonight. I'm going to use these two that are just solid in color with little dots on them that coordinate also with the colors of this. So let's dive in. Now, this is a layout that I have done a similar one to it before, so I'm stealing from myself. And I liked how it turned out, and I liked how little product I needed to use on it. So I'm going to start things off by just adding a sheet of white cardstock to a sheet of yellow cardstock. And yes, this is old patterned paper. The backside is nice and white, and so I'm using it. And I am just adding this one onto some yellow, which it's kind of obvious why I chose yellow with these emojis. And then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my washi tape and I am going to go crazy making a background. I am going to, I was going to see if I don't have my ruler handy. I want to make sure I kind of get things centered. So I'm going to use the grid on my background here because I do want to make sure I start kind of centered. And then after that, it doesn't matter too much. So it looks like right about there. Let's see, that puts me at, that's 17 and 5. Yep, okay. So I'm gonna just take this, and I am not gonna measure here. I'm not even gonna worry if they're super straight. I'm just gonna create some stripes in my background. Now, we all have washi tape, right? We have wide washi tape, we have skinny washi tape, we have foiled washi tape. Washi tape is just kind of a staple, but it's kind of also a neglected staple in our rooms, or at least it is in mine. And so ever since Paper House came out with some washi tapes, I have been really inspired to make use of it more. And it's a great way to create a background that looks like patterned paper that is not patterned paper, but it allows you to use that washi tape up, and it allows you to personalize your paper and make it match things like your stickers. So I've created the first spot, and obviously I used the bright pink there. I put it smack dab in the middle because it's bright pink and I want it to really stand out. Then I'm going to do both sides with the green. And like I said, I'm not measuring anything. I am just adding it on, tearing it off where I think it looks good. And the green is just a little bit softer, will help the eye move around the layout and not be quite so overwhelming. If I did all that pink all over the whole background, you can imagine that that would become just a crazy mess of stripes. And we don't want that. We don't want crazy messes on our layouts. We want the eyes to be able to focus on the fun pictures and the story being told. So then I'm going to do it also on the other side here. I love this thin washi tape from Paper House. All of their washis come in a package with both a thicker one and a thinner one. And I'm not going to lie, I kind of lean towards the thinner one because, I don't know, maybe just because it's different and new. I hadn't worked with a thin one before, but I love it. and cannot get enough of it. Oh, Sandra's here tonight. Hey, Sandra. So I definitely gravitate towards these ones. Maybe you gravitate more towards the thicker ones. I love that we have options with each set that we get. Okay, so there, I have a whole background. That took me no time at all. Super fast, super easy, and fun. Doesn't it look fun already? Now, obviously my stickers are fun and they're birthday themed. So I pulled out some pictures that are from my daughter's birthday in April. I printed them in black and white because I've got a lot of color going on here already, and the stickers are heavy in color, and I don't want to lose the pictures in the whole thing. So by printing them in black and white, that enables me to be able to keep the eye focused on those pictures again. And I didn't really care. You know, sometimes you really want it to be in color, but a lot of times you don't. I got a little off center on that. Let me fix that. One of the things I love about this adhesive runner, it sticks hard, but you got a few seconds before it sticks hard. And I'm gonna just put these onto the matte flat. I cut the pictures down to 3.5-inch circles, and the matting then is a 4-inch circle. And again, I used the colors in my sticker set to base my decisions on. Hey, Doug! And I didn't, there's no patterned paper at all. I did think about pulling in some patterned papers from Paper House because I think the color washed collection would actually look pretty good with this, but that's also bringing in more stuff to it. So like I chose the washi tape because it's calm, I chose my cardstock just to be solid cardstock because it would calm things down a little bit. Now you can see I've got 2 different colors going for my mattes. I really wanted the central focus to be on this picture because it's just of the 2 girls, and this is my daughter and her best friend, and then her older sisters. They had some birthday surprises for her that day, and so we've got some fun, silly faces, and they also are girls that love emojis, so it was just perfect to use for them. So I'm going to go ahead and pop these up. Now these are just some 3D foam squares from Scrapbook Adhesives by 3L. These will just add a little bit of dimension to my layout, which I'm really not going to need a whole lot of dimension after I get my 3D stickers on. But when I did a layout like this before, I found that having them popped up let them not get quite so drowned by the height of the 3D stickers, because there's definitely some height to them. And so you have to consider that. Do you want things to be flat or do you want them to pop up? One of the things I do like about the 3D stickers is that if they are too high for you, it's pretty easy to deconstruct them. And I have done that sometimes, not too often because I generally like the height. But every once in a while, it's just too much. Like maybe on a card, it might be a little bit too much for you. And it's pretty easy to just deconstruct them a little bit. So now you can see I have brought in 2 more colors to this and am going to be able to pull in those stickers really easily. Okay, so here we have all that. Hey, there's Linda. Hey, Linda, and hey, Bina. Welcome. So I've got these happy birthday stickers. Now, a little trick I learned from Shayna at Paper House was that when you go to work with these, you could pull them off and lose the adhesive real quickly, or you can cut them apart and make them easy to move around your layout and figure out where you want things to go. And so that's what I like to do. She taught me that tip pretty early on in my time with Paper House. And so you tend to see that I have them all cut up into different pieces because they're on just clear acetate, so you don't have to worry about any background showing. And you can move them around your layout and figure out if you're liking things. So it also comes, like each of these 3D sticker sets comes with both some big things that will work great for a title and some smaller things that are great for just embellishing. And they are a great way to really start to build a layout. I have found more and more that I am just going to one of these sticker sets and basing my whole layout on that, okay? I've got these cute birthday stickers. I've got birthday pictures. Let's build. And it, you know, you can base your color scheme on it. You've got all this added dimension. You've got beautiful stickers. Like these ones have foil. Sometimes they have glitter. They're just really fun. And you can find these stickers both at paperhouse.com and all over online, but you can also find them in a lot of big box stores. So they're really readily available to everyone. So now let's start going ahead and adding some of these on. I know I want to use this one as my title, and I have to kind of figure out where I want to add that. It's a little bit of a trickier one because I've got this emoji here that I don't want it to like block out any of the girls' heads too much. But I don't, it's also got a curve to it, so I want to make sure it gets somewhere where I can curve things. And I might, you know, I don't have my stickers or my pictures on there too tight yet, so I might shift things around a little bit. This is something I tend to do, just kind of pick things up and start moving them if I am not finding exactly the setup that I want. See what happens if we go a little more like that. Okay, no, that's not going to work either. Let's see. I kind of messed around with this earlier to see where things might fit, just to get a general idea. And you guys are really seeing how Christine designs in this, because I tried not to plan it out too much because I wanted you to see really what I would do with just a few products and make this work. And I think I might actually have it right there. Okay, so I'm happy with that. So obviously the title, the big title, is going to be the first thing that I really want to come in. The next thing I want to do, I'm going to push these pictures down a little more now so they will stick, is I want to build a triangle. What the triangle is going to do is take you from your title and just work you around the layout. And so I want to build that visual triangle, so I'm going to take my next spot down here with the big word celebrate. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead, I'm not going to secure anything just yet. I'm going to wait till I get more of my big pieces where I want them. This is my next really big piece, so I'm going to put this, yeah, probably right about here. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut this one off. Need a little more here to make everything pop a little more. Okay, yep, there we go. And then I will add in my little pieces, but I'm gonna add in the big stuff now. So that's my second step. You take, once you've got your title figured out, then you go ahead and you create something that's visually pleasing. So a triangle is a really safe way to go, and is often, if you look at almost any good layout, you will find that there is a visual triangle on there somewhere. It just is a very standard design and it's pleasing to the eye, so people do it. And working through that triangle, just using the bigger elements that are in the sticker set. Now you can see all of those colors are coming together now, aren't they? All right, so we've got those. Now I've got a few more smaller pieces here. I'm probably not going to use absolutely everything, but I'm gonna come pretty close to it. I do like that. Happy birthday, but yeah, I'm gonna work in a few more of these. Okay, so I like that you make me smile, so I'm gonna add that there. And then, yep, we'll put that there. And perfect. Okay. So you can see we have got a ton of dimension going on, which is fabulous. And the pictures don't look overly dimensional. They're a little bit flatter than my stickers. And just lots of fun little elements coming together. Now, that is going to pretty much polish off my sticker set. I've got this one more Just one more sticker, but I don't want to use that one. It just doesn't fit. So I'm not going to use that. I am going to look at, oh, I take it back. I do have one more little speech bubble, and I am going to add that since I got the speech bubbles up here. I'm going to add that one on. Okay, now I do think maybe some sequins would be fun to add on, maybe. And again, you're kind of seeing how Christine goes about designing. I'm just going to kind of see if they fit, if they add anything special. I didn't plot this part out ahead of time. Nope, I don't think they're necessary. I think they're just would be one more thing on there. I do want to add one more thing for sure, and that is I want to add in some splatters because it just is calling out for a little bit more yellow. And so that I'm going to just take this splatter stuff and I am going to just tap with my paintbrush around my visual triangle clusters. Okay, and I don't want to go overboard. If you watch any of my videos, you know that is a problem that I have. I tend to get crazy with my mist splatters. The good news is on a layout like this, it would be really easy to deconstruct things and fix it because I'm just using some very basic supplies, but it does kind of stink when you get a really expensive heavy layout and product and you get a little happy with the mists. And you can see I'm combining both tapping and just dabbing it down there. Especially when I get close to the pictures, I get a little more cautious. Although I do this often enough that it generally is not a big deal. And I'm gonna just add some more there. And there you have it. Completed layout. Really all it uses is cardstock, that one 3D sticker set, and 2 different washi tapes from Paper House. So thank you so much for being here tonight. I hope you enjoyed this quick, simple approach to a scrapbook layout. And I will be back next week with some more fun for you. And have a great week, and we'll see you then.